Question 1. How many articles and schedules are there in the Constitution, finally passed by the Constituent Assembly? And the answer is C. 395 articles, 8 schedules. Question 2. At present, how many articles and schedules are there in the Indian Constitution in terms of enumeration? And the answer is D. 448 articles, 12 schedules. Question 3. In which article of the Constitution is it mentioned that India means India shall be a union of states? And the answer is A. Article 1. Question 4. What has been said about India in Article 1 of the Constitution? And the answer is D. Union of States. Question 5. Which articles of the Indian Constitution contain provisions related to citizenship? And the answer is B. Article 5 to 11. Question 6. By which of the following articles the Indian Constitution provides certainty to the fundamental rights of the citizens? And the answer is A. By Article 12 to 35. Question 7. Which article of the Constitution empowers the central government to provide reservation for the weaker sections of the society in jobs and educational institutions? And the answer is B. Article 16. Question 8. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India abolishes untouchability and prohibits its practice in any form? And the answer is C. Article 17. Question 9. Which article of the Indian Constitution determines the qualifications for re-election to the post of President? And the answer is D. Article 57. Question 10. Under which article of the Indian Constitution is the right to freedom of speech and expression guaranteed? And the answer is A. Article 19. Question 11. In which article of the Indian Constitution freedom of the press is given? And the answer is D. Article 19(1)(a). Question 12. Which article under fundamental rights is related to exploitation of children? And the answer is D. Article 24. Question 13. In which article of the Indian Constitution there is a provision for protection of the interests of minorities? And the answer is B. Article 29. Question 14. Under which article the Supreme Court of India protects the fundamental rights of the citizens? And the answer is D. Article 32. Question 15. Which articles of the Indian Constitution mention the directive principles of state policy? And the answer is C. Article 36 to 51. Question 16. The concept of welfare state under the Indian Constitution is described in which of the following articles? And the answer is B. Article 39. Question 17. Which article of the Indian Constitution directs the state governments to form Gram Panchayat? And the answer is D. Article 40. Question 18. In which article of the Constitution have the fundamental duties been added by the 42nd Amendment? And the answer is B. Article 51(a). Question 19. In which article the executive power of the Union will be vested in the President, which he will exercise himself or through his officers? And the answer is C. Article 53. Question 20. Under which article of the Constitution of India can the President of India be impeached? And the answer is A. Article 61. Question 21. In which article of the Constitution is the provision for the post of Vice President made? And the answer is C. Article 63. Question 22. Under which article of the Constitution are the ministers collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha? And the answer is C. Article 75. Question 23. Which article relates to the appointment of the Attorney General of India? And the answer is C. Article 76. Question 24. Which article mentions the necessity of a gap of 6 months between two sessions of Parliament? And the answer is D. Article 85. Question 25. Under which article of the Constitution can the President dissolve the Lok Sabha? And the answer is A. Article 85. Question 26. In which article of the Constitution is the provision regarding joint session of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha made? And the answer is B. Article 108. Question 27. In which article of the Constitution the definition of money bill is given? And the answer is C. Article 110. Question 28. Which article of the Indian Constitution is related to the Consolidated Fund of India? And the answer is D. All of the above. Question 29. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution provides the President of India with the power to issue ordinances? And the answer is C. Article 123. Question 30. In which article of the Constitution there is a provision for impeachment of a Supreme Court judge? And the answer is C. Article 124. Question 31. Under which article of the Constitution can the President take advice from the Supreme Court? And the answer is D. Article 143. Question 32. The Supreme Court can review any decision or order given by it. This provision is provided in which article of the Constitution? And the answer is C. Article 137. Question 33. In which article of the Constitution it is provided that the law decided by the Supreme Court will be binding on all the courts within the territory of India? And the answer is A. Article 141. Question 34. Under which article of the Constitution has the provision for subordinate court or district court been made? And the answer is B. Article 233. Question 35. Which article of the Indian Constitution gives priority to constitutional provisions over rules laws made by the Union Parliament state legislatures? And the answer is C. Article 245. Question 36. Under which article, on request by the states, the Parliament of India can make laws for those states? And the answer is B. Article 252. Question 37. Under the Indian Constitution, which of the following articles gives the Parliament the power to make laws regarding the subjects of the state list? And the answer is D. Article 249. Question 38. Which article of the Indian Constitution gives the Parliament the power to make laws to implement international agreements? And the answer is D. Article 253. Question 39. Administrative relations between center-state are described in which article of the Indian Constitution? And the answer is A. Article 256 to 263. Question 40. Under which article of the Constitution can the central government give instructions to the state governments? And the answer is A. Article 256. Question 41. Under which article of the Constitution has the provision for formation of interstate council been made? And the answer is C. Article 263. Question 42. Under which article of the Indian Constitution there is a provision for the formation of Finance Commission? And the answer is B. Article 280. Question 43. Right to property is a constitutional right. It is stated in. And the answer is D. Article 300A. Question 44. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the establishment of a new All India service? And the answer is B. Article 312. Question 45. By which article of the Constitution has protection been provided to public services? And the answer is B. Article 311. Question 46. By which article of the Constitution has the provision of Public Service Commission been made for the Union and the states? And the answer is D. Article 315. Question 47. Under which article are the functions of the Union Public Service Commission mentioned? And the answer is A. Article 320. Question 48. In which article of the Indian Constitution there are provisions for the Election Commission? And the answer is C. Article 324. Question 49. Under which article of the Constitution is the provision for representation of the Anglo-Indian community in the Lok Sabha made? And the answer is A. Article 331. Question 50. Under which article of the Constitution is the provision for constituting a national commission for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes made? And the answer is A. Article 338 and 338A.